Hi, I'm Dr. Saskia Baranek, and I'm the current coordinator for our Masters of Arts in Visual Culture program. At Illinois State, art history and visual culture find their home in the Wonsuk Kim School of Art. So we share our space with studio arts, art education, and graphic design. On a day-to-day basis in our program, you'd find yourself working alongside glassblowers and printmakers and ceramicists, painters, art educators, and designers. The University Gallery, now also directed by an alum of the MA in Visual Culture program, maintains a steady stream of exciting events and exhibitions and is an amazing collaborator for students interested in more curatorial work. So we think that this creates a pretty vibrant community in which to think about and to study visual culture. Our program's a small program by design, where you would work closely with us, your faculty, to develop your course of study, your research agenda, and your own scholarly voice. Visual culture is an exciting field. We live in the 21st century in this intensely visual age, and our program encourages critical inquiry into what images do and how they do it, both now and historically. So if you're interested in contemporary art or Renaissance art or 19th century arts, those are all topics that we support within our program. Scholars of visual culture study images ranging from social media to advertisements to more traditional fine art media like painting and printmaking. It's an expanding field that allows us to ask a wider range of questions about everything visual, and that I think is an exciting direction for thinking about images in the complex internet-enabled world of the 21st century. You would get a chance to pursue the questions you want to ask, usually through about 3 semesters of coursework and 1 semester where you're primarily writing a substantive master's thesis on a topic that you develop in consultation with your faculty advisor. The MA in Visual Culture also prepares you for a range of career paths. So as I mentioned before, one of our alumni went on to currently direct the university galleries. Another of our alumni went on to be a designer and artist, Chad Weiss, whose art I'm using as our backgrounds today. But we've also had alumni, both regionally and nationally, pursue education, further education in a doctoral program, usually in visual culture or art history, but also in library science. And we have alumni working in galleries and other cultural institutions across the country. So this program can help you build the critical skills, the research skills, and some of the network skills to tackle the changing landscape of the arts in 2021 and beyond. So there are lots of reasons to consider ISU's MA in Visual Culture program. And I think a big one is that much like the field itself, the program is designed to be very adaptable and interdisciplinary and to respond to and to develop your individual research interests. So if you're coming into the program with a clear interest in a particular topic, we help you refine that and ask further questions, and we create the space for you to look for answers or perhaps even just more questions. Our students have explored all sorts of topics dealing with identity, politics, race, gender, and addressing media ranging from film to photography to performance to zines. So all different types of visual production. And their work has addressed all parts of the world. We have had students working with Iranian photography and Central American visual production. So a really wide variety of topics. In the program, you take several core courses in visual culture, and those would be supplemented with other art history courses. In these courses, you're primarily working with other visual culture students, but also with studio students in our MFA program, students in our Masters of Art Education program. So it's a very productive interdisciplinary within the arts sort of curriculum in terms of coursework. But you're also required to take courses outside of the School of Art. And so we have had students take coursework in anthropology, women, gender, and sexuality studies, literature, communications, and we think it's really important to bring those outside methodologies and perspectives and voices to bear on visual. And there are exciting faculty members across campus working in uh, associated fields that deal with imagery and what images do. It's also important to take those courses to connect you to a broader community and to graduate students in other disciplines. And that's something that we really hope our students will do and will benefit from through their 2 years, usually at ISU. On a pragmatic level, we do offer tuition waivers and graduate assistantships to help you with the financial aspect of pursuing graduate education. Frequently, the graduate assistantships take the form of working as sort of teaching support for one of our faculty. So you may be, working with me in the survey to help our general education students, or we may be able to connect you with a gallery. So there are assistantships, there are tuition waivers, and we do our best to support you through your time at ISU. So if this kind of program sounds like what you're looking for, I encourage you to contact me. I'm happy to talk with you about your research interests to see if this is a place that has the resources to support that agenda. I'm happy to talk with you about if this is a good fit for you. We are a somewhat unusual program. But I think the things that are unusual about our program are its strengths, its flexibility, its very small size, its connection with other fields, both within the Wonsuk Kim School of Art and at ISU, broadly speaking. I'm also happy to put you in touch with the other professors who are part of the graduate program, or with current graduate students who could tell you more about why they chose to join us here. So please reach out, be in touch if you are curious about the work that images do, how they both reflect the world and produce the world that we live in. Reach out. Again, I'm Dr. Saskia Baranek, the grad coordinator for ISU's MA in Visual Culture, and I look forward to hearing from you.